Yo, face. Show your face, please. With sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright, we're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, as y'all know, OBlock affiliate bosstop is currently incarcerated, fighting a gun charge, and he's being held without bond. Now, if you're wondering why he doesn't have a bond, well, I can only imagine that it's due to him being a prior felon with a lengthy rap sheet, so getting caught with a gun almost makes him guilty right away. Not really, but you know, it's kind of hard to defend that with, you know, having the background of guns and other violent felonies and stuff of that nature. Now, I can hear the people now saying, why is he in Chicago with a gun, knowing how hot it is and violent? He's supposed to have money. Why is he still in the hood carrying guns? But y'all have to remember that prior to bosstop being arrested, he was actually shot as well during the shooting in OBlock. And not to mention, these days, it'll be in your best interest to get caught with it than without it. Now, as crazy as it sounds, you'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6 any day. That's an old saying, but yet it still applies when you're referring to the violence that's going on right now in Chicago. Now, my opinion on it all is that if you're not on probation or parole or have anything holding you back, move out of Chicago ASAP. But the problem is that it's a pride thing with a lot of these guys, and they feel that if they move out, it's almost like they're being weak and running, when that's not even the case. You know, if you make enough to where you have the opportunity to move out of Chicago, do it. Simple. Who cares what other people say? If not, you'll end up going through the same cycle over and over again, just like we're seeing right now with bosstop. But anyway, information has been spreading in regards to bosstop's condition while being incarcerated. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all now, jail is where you really see where a man's heart is, because there's no guns. There's no, oh, I'm gonna get this or that one, I'm gonna call this one, and we gonna pull up. I mean, you have weapons in there. However, it's not like outside where you have access to it so easy. So you have to fight your own battles. But it's looking like bosstop is having a hard time in there, because CFive, who is an affiliate of the Ish Black gang, took to his Instagram account to let it be known that he got hands put on bosstop, allegedly. Right? Now, he posted a picture of some jail documents, which is considered an infraction. Now, let me clear this up for y'all, because I think a lot of people got it twisted. For y'all that don't know what an infraction is, it's a document you receive sort of as like a punishment or like a disciplinary action. You know that word, disciplinary, yeah. When you was involved in an altercation inside the jail, where sometimes it results in you going to the box for some time, depending on how severe the situation was. So CFive posted the infraction with the caption saying, quote, "I can get you touched anywhere." Laughing emoji, bosstop, huh? With the curious emoji face, you know. Now let's get into the part of the infraction that CFive is referring to, where he alleges that he got hands put on bosstop. Now it has bosstop real name at the top, you know, Tyree Davison, and it has a description of the fight and the altercation that happened down below, where it says infraction narrative, right? Now it says, quote, "On January 31st, 2023, R.O. Wilson, you know, a bunch of numbers, was assigned to crosswatch tiers 2N and 2L. At 09:16 hours with proper backup, R.O. entered tier 2N to retrieve IIC Davis, Tyree, and they got his DIN number on there, for the hearing board. Once IIC Davis made his way to the day room floor, he was immediately attacked by IIC's Jones, Quincy, and Huntley, Marius, throwing close hand strikes to IIC Davis' facial area. Davis created space and distance between himself and Huntley, and Jones raised his closed fists and engaged them in mutual combat. RO made service orders for these IICs to cease their actions immediately, or they would be sprayed with OC spray All detainees refused these orders and continued fighting. RO deployed multiple bursts of OC spray at the aggressors, Jones and Huntley. After a few moments, the OC started to take effect and the IICs ceased their actions. Division 6 staff then entered the tier, secured all IICs involved, and escorted them to be decontaminated. Nothing further to report at this time. Right? So here's what it is in a nutshell, right? A lot of people are running with the narrative that bosstop was beat up or was hurt real bad during this situation. But it's all false. Simple. And this is what happens when you listen to bloggers that aren't cool with the people they're reporting on, because it'll always be biased news. It clearly states that bosstop was going to a hearing when he was ambushed by 2 other inmates off guard, right? It didn't say he ran or they beat him up badly. It even states that bosstop created distance and fought back. So honestly, they really didn't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? How 2 people ambush someone off guard and don't even manage to at least stomp him out or make him curl up on the floor? Something where it's an indication that 2 people tried to get up on him. Nothing. How do 2 people allow 1 man to even create distance after being caught off guard? Now, if you ask me, it's actually a win for bosstop. He stood his own ground against 2 dudes who clearly didn't know what they was doing. This isn't something I'll be posting and bragging about on social media if I was them. You know, but this is what happens when people are just looking for anything to get some type of clout. Simple. Because why I post that? This man was ambushed by 2 people that did nothing. Of course you're going to get hands. You're going to get hands put on. You're going to have people that's going to try you while you're incarcerated. It happens. But however, he stood his ground, right? So what that does is that let the people who think that they could play with you in the future know not to try you, or know that you ain't going for it. You see what I'm saying? Now, I gotta call a spade, y'all. I know sometimes y'all be like, oh, Hookah, you be biased on OTF and OBlock. Nah, man, it's all really just cap. I'ma stick up for whatever I feel is right. You know, moral of the story is this. bosstop was attacked unexpectedly by 2 other inmates. They didn't do anything and they was maced. Simple. That thing that everybody's calling paperwork is just an infraction. It doesn't prove nothing. If bosstop was the aggressor in the situation, he would have one too. It don't mean that they beat him up badly or none of that, or even beat him up, period. It just simply mean that you was in the situation in jail and you was found to be the aggressor in a fight or whatever transpired. That's all. You know, but y'all see the document for yourselves. Y'all could pause it and look at it. It's also posted on our official Instagram at hookahanonymous_ if you want to check it out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Simple. As for now, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.